There is a silent strength in those who do not react. In a world that constantly pulls for your attention, your emotion, your anger, and your energy, the ability to remain still, calm, and unmoved is a rare power. It is the mark of someone who is no longer a slave to external forces. It is the mark of a person who has found their center. The Stoics knew this better than anyone. They understood that the greatest battles are not the ones fought with fists or words, but the ones fought within. And they believed that the man who cannot be provoked is the most powerful man of all. Epictetus once said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." That means the moment you lose your temper, you've lost control not only of the situation, but of yourself. What power does another person really have over you? Only the power you allow them. Only the buttons you let them push. Most people live on autopilot, reacting to everything. Traffic, criticism, insults, rudeness, inconvenience. Every little thing throws them off. And when you live this way, you give your peace away. You trade your strength for momentary frustration. You become predictable, easy to manipulate, emotionally exhausted. But when you no longer react, when you pause, observe, and choose your response with intention, you become untouchable. The power is back in your hands. You are no longer a puppet to the chaos around you. This is not suppression. This is mastery. You feel everything, but you are ruled by nothing. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And that strength is what Stoicism trains you for. To meet life not with panic, but with poise. Not with rage, but with resolve. Think about how much energy we waste reacting, screaming in traffic, stewing over a comment, getting offended by a stranger. What would your life look like if you took that same energy and redirected it inward, toward growth, toward peace, toward focus? The Stoics believed that inner calm is not a weakness. It's a sign of maturity. It's a declaration that your emotions are not available for rent, that your character is not for sale. This doesn't mean you become passive or indifferent. On the contrary, it means you become strategic. You become intentional. You don't act out of impulse. You act with wisdom. You don't yell back at the person who disrespects you. You let their actions speak for themselves. You don't explain yourself to everyone. You let your consistency do the talking. And in a world that glorifies loudness, your calm becomes power. Seneca once said, "A man is as miserable as he thinks he is." The same applies to anger. You are as angry as you allow yourself to be. And here's the secret. Most of the things that make us react don't really matter. They're not threats. They're distractions. They're tests. And when you fail the test, when you react, you become easy to provoke again. But when you pass, when you stay calm, you rise above it. Let them talk. Let them judge. Let the world spin its chaos. Your stillness is your superpower. Your peace is your rebellion. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to correct every misunderstanding. You don't need to respond to every disrespect. Your silence says more than any argument ever could. Remember this. Anger always feels like strength in the moment. But in reality, it's weakness, it's surrender. It's proof that someone else is in control. But self-restraint, that's true strength. That's the iron will of a person who refuses to be moved by noise. The person who remains still in the storm is the one who becomes the storm. To live this way takes practice. It takes discipline. It takes a daily decision to not be reactive. Every moment of frustration is a chance to train. Every moment of offense is a chance to grow. And the more you resist the urge to react, the easier it becomes. Over time, you begin to carry a quiet power. People feel it. They may not understand it, but they will respect it. You become someone who doesn't chase validation, doesn't seek revenge, doesn't crumble under pressure. You become a lighthouse in the storm. So when the world pulls at you, pause, breathe, observe, and remember the power is always yours. Don't give it away.